All right, guys, welcome back. I've got one here that I've been excited about checking out. You guys have suggested this one to me a few times, and I decided to get it because I was interested in it as well. But first, a little bit of housekeeping. You guys are watching this video the Sunday before Thanksgiving. I'm going to do something really special on my website, welshaudio.com. Going to be offering a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale on the WA2K. It's going to be the lowest online price of the year, and it's only going to be that price over at welshaudio.com. I'm going to leave it the same price over on eBay. So make sure you check that out. The link will be in the description for welshaudio.com. I will also put links in the description for this amp and those Stinger monoblocks. I think everybody knows by now that those Stinger monoblock amps are really good amps. Great value, awesome amps, just a good buy all the way around. I'll put links in the description for those. Those will be Amazon affiliate links. All right, guys, let's check this one out. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. You should check out my website, welshaudio.com. Everything ships for free. The prices that you see is the prices that you'll pay at checkout. Enjoy the video. All right, let's see here what we got today. It is the MT-600.4 by Stinger Audio. So a 4-channel and apparently a a decently powerful 4-channel. We're not talking about a 80 by 4 or a 100 by 4 or something like that. Oh yeah, check this out right here on the front. I'll get that glare for you. 150 by 4 at 4 ohms, 250 by 4 at 2 ohms, and 500 by 2 at 4 ohms. That's pretty good. If it does those numbers, that's a fairly stout. I haven't opened this up yet, guys. We're gonna check this thing out together, but that's a decently stout 4-channel. This is cool. I like what they do here. Check out the dyno sheet here, and these appear to be filled out by pen, and it looks to me like they're filling out each one of them. Let's get it out of the pack here. But it says right there, measured at 1% THD and 14.4 volts. So they're saying certified and at 14.4. But check this out. 152 by 4. It's rated 150. 254 by 4, rated 250, so just barely over. And then right here, 508 by 2, rated 500 by 2. So they're saying that it barely beat its ratings. I'm gonna try to get really close so y'all can see how that appears. Look how you can even tell how the pen, dug in to the paper there just a little bit. I mean, that's impressive. I gotta think that they're not actually dynoing every one of these amplifiers, but the truth is, I don't know. I really don't know. I'll check out the manual for you guys, see if there's anything different in there to discuss. Let's see what we got. These are always good looking amps. I like the fit and finish on these quite a bit. Look how well this box is packaged. That's pretty cool. There's the cable. Oh yeah, that's right. This one has the really, really little bass knob. What was that amp we did recently? It also had a really small bass knob. This one is cool. They've already got it stuck on there for you. This one might be smaller. I think it definitely is. It's even smaller. Nice and smooth. It is got a little bit of resistance to it, like meaning it's just a little bit harder to turn than normal. And that's not a problem by any means, but she is nice and smooth. Look how tiny that thing is. You could mount that in your dash You know, have a nut on the back side and a nut on the front side. Looks like they give you enough threads right there for that to go through a panel. That would be a slick install if somebody did it that way. Also, we have, oh yeah, I like the option of also still doing a bracket. Some screws, a couple of Allen keys. Let's get to the amp. This amp's pretty small. Gosh, that's heavy for its size. All right, get the box out of the way. Yeah, because this is a fairly small amp. I mean, it's not tiny, but it's smaller than I thought it was going to be. I'll say that. But for its size, she's got some weight to it. Yeah, sorry about all the racket here. All right. Sorry about that. Let's get to it. I think that I don't know. I think I said this on the monoblock I did. What was the monoblock I did? The 1500. The color of this and then that sticker. I love the way that sticker is outlined in black. It just pops. What do y'all think about that? I think that looks good and it just pops well now. Actually, I say sticker. That is screen printed. So that's good. That's a lot better than just a sticker on there. That's screen printed. All right, while we're here, let's check it out. It's a 4-channel, so we're gonna have some extra. Oh man, I'm seeing a clip light. How cool is that this thing's got a clip light on it on a 4-channel? That's cool. All right, so ×1 and ×10. We're gonna have that for the 1 and 2 channels and the 3 and 4 channels. So we'll have to check into that a little bit. They're probably gonna be talking about the frequencies. Let's see, low pass, high pass, 2-channel, 4-channel. So if you wanna bridge it, you need to put it over here in 2-channel. That's how we'll be testing it. We'll be testing it bridged. Then your gain. Let's skip over to here. Gain over here, low pass, high pass, 1 times, 10 times. Is the range the same? 50 to 500, 50 to 500. There's all 4 of your inputs, channel 1, 2, 3, 4. High level inputs, and they got it labeled here for you. That's nice. The potentiometers are metal, love that. There's your remote. Looks like power and protect share a light, and then the clip light is separate, and it's orange. It'd be cool if this upper one, it probably is, if it'll be like red for protect, blue for power, or green for power, something like that. We'll see. An MT-600.4 on there. Looking real slick. This is a good looking amp. Let's look at the other side. All right, we've got some small speaker outs. Does that come out? Yeah. All right, I can't remember what you call these kind of connectors, but these are the removable, which makes it easy to wire them up. To stick your wires in, you just got some extra maneuverability there, but then you pop them in. The thing is making sure you don't lose them over the years, and hoping that they always make a nice connection. With the way that is, see, that's a pin. And then this, it does look like that would squeeze in there real nice to fit around that pin. I don't know how well you can see that. All right, so both of those, and it shows you there, we'll leave it off. Bridged is the positive over here on 3, negative on 4. Let's go ahead and take this one off. For 1 and 2, it's the same. Positive on 1, negative on 2. All right. And then we have a plug here. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to check the manual out. I'm not sure why you would have these and these. You guys may know right off. Y'all might be screaming at the screen right now, trying to tell me, but Let's get these back in. So that's a little bit different. And then these inputs, I mean the power and ground remote, that looks like 4 gauge. Yeah, the one that's 8 probably in the middle, but these out here look like 4. Ground, positive, remote. Okay, let's check out the bottom. Nothing too special about the bottom. Give you a close up right there. All right, cool. All right, I've talked about it enough. Let's start getting it wired up. I'll check out that manual for you guys too. All right, yes, a couple things here. Check out the 5-channel, the 1000.5. That's super cool. All right, so the extra output down here, check this out. Pack ready expansion port. That's really cool. So Pack Car Audio, that makes all the interfaces and stuff, I'm assuming that's what they're talking about here, that they make a harness that will just plug right in for that. I'm not sure, guys. That's really different. Y'all chime in. Let me know what you know about that. I've never seen an amp that has that. Also, yes, the 1 and 10 times is for the gives you a lot wider range on your crossovers, and so that your knob isn't trying to cover just an enormous range on its own. And then there's the same ratings there, but then there's the rest of the, if y'all wanted to check that out. 9 to 16 volts, 4 gauge, 12 gauge for the speaker, an external 120 amp fuse. That looks promising. That looks to me like a 1000-watt amplifier. Here's the 5-channel. If y'all wanted to look at the specs on that, that calls for a 150 amp fuse. Look at the ratings on that. 150x4, plus 500, 75x4, plus 300. That's at 4 ohms. Of course, the first one was 2 ohms, and then 300x2. 5 channels are pretty cool. If you have that special need and you want to roll with one amplifier, you're limited sometimes on, you know, how much power you're going to put to a sub on some 5 channels. They make some big 5 channels too. Other companies do, but there's the back of that if anybody want to check that out. All right, thought y'all might want to see those things that were in the manual. Let's get back to hooking it up. All right, here we go. This first run is going to be bridged, and it's going to be at 8 ohms. So we're going to simulate. Y'all see that 150x4? We're going to simulate that run right there. So we're going to be at 8 ohms instead of 4 ohms because we're bridged, and a lot of people get confused about that. So 350x2 is kind of what we're looking for on this run. They do give us a rating for that next run, which is the 500x2. All right, so all of these tests today are going to be at 1 kilohertz. Let's face it, this amp was not made for subwoofers. I'm sure that at some point over the years, it might end up on a couple of subwoofers, but this was definitely made for, you know, mids and highs. So all the testing today will be at 1K. And so let's get to it. This first run, we're going to be doing 14.8 volts for starting like we usually do. And we're going to capture our current. Let's see if we can get that 300x2. Here we go. Let's roll it up. We're going to go all the way up to clipping as well. 370 and 371. Wow. So it went past by quite a bit. The voltage dropped to 14.6, and we pulled 96.9 amps of current. Wow, that's really good. So we just, that was over 700 watts right there. Let's do that same run, but let's do dynamic. All right, here we go. 1K, dynamic, 8 ohms bridged. Nice. Up around 450 a piece, 460 actually. Wow, some good power out of this amp already. All right, cool. Let's move on to that 4 ohms bridged. That 500/2 is what it's rated. I have a feeling it's gonna exceed that. All right, let's get to it. All right, this is gonna be that 4 ohms bridged run. Also, I wanna show y'all, let me turn the amp back on. That light does go from red to blue. Cool. All right, so 500/2 is what this run here is. 1 kilohertz. We're starting off at 14.8. We're capturing the current. Here we go. We're gonna see 500/2. Let's find out. Oh yeah. 535, 541. The voltage dropped to 14.5 and the current draw was 146.9. Dang, what a stout little amp. It's over 1,000 watts right there. That is really cool. I'm liking this thing a lot. We still have to talk about the price on this. I'll talk about that at the end. Tell you what I paid for it, what I see it currently this morning listed at on Amazon, because it is slightly different than what I paid for it. Let's do that except for dynamic. All right, it did about 540 a piece on the other run. How about this one? Dynamic. Whoa. Dude, are you kidding me? No way. Got a lot of headroom. Holy crap, guys. That is almost 1,700 watts dynamic out of a tiny little guy. Oh my God. I was not expecting that, honestly. That did an extra 300 a piece dynamic. Geez, I'll tell you what, guys. Sitting here feeling a little bit guilty that we're not going to do any 40 hertz runs. Ooh, sit tight for me just a second. Let's do a 40 hertz. I know y'all want to see it anyway. Gosh, let's just do it. All right, here we go. 40 hertz at 4 ohms bridged. It might not do any more, actually. I don't really know. Some amps do more, some amps do less. But here we go. This is a regular sine wave, not a dynamic burst. Here we go, 40 hertz. Around the same. Okay. All right, the voltage did drop to 14.5. The current draw was a little bit less, 127.8. Okay, so for anybody wondering, all right, 4 ohms bridged, 40 hertz dynamic. What's it gonna do? Wow. Up there. Similar power. What a stout little amp. Guys, I cannot believe it. What a cool amp, honestly. What a cool amp. I like this thing a lot. It's doing numbers I didn't think it would do. All right, cool. So should we listen to it? Yeah, I feel like we need to listen to it, right? It's a full range door speaker amp. Let's do that. All right, guys, here we go. Let's listen to this thing. We got it. We are bridged. So we're using it like a 2-channel. Here we go. pretty cool. I don't have any issues with the way it sounds. I can't say it sounds good or bad. It's just, I don't know. To me, it just sounds like most 4-channel amps sound on the bench. So, all right, let's get it unhooked. Let's look at the Gutshot. We got to look at the Gutshot. We got to fill out the card. I got to tell you what this thing costs. So let's get to all that. All right, guys, it's the Gutshot. 3, 2, 1. Wow. When I first pulled the plate off, I thought the guts were a little, I don't know, I just thought I would see bigger capacitors and stuff because of that dynamic headroom. But what a small little compact, what appears to be a well put together little amplifier. To do the numbers that it did and for the Gutshot to look like it does, I don't know, guys. I would have expected a little more guts in this thing. I'm not really slamming it though. Like, it performed flawlessly. Started to say all day. I've only been fooling with it for about an hour and a half, but tell me what y'all see here. What you like, what you don't like. Let me get close so maybe it'll switch. That's the one thing about this phone here. I think I can do it this way. There we go. Force it to switch. Tell me what you guys like and don't like. I gotta get this thing flipped over so we can see some more of it. There we go. 2200, 50 volts for all of those. What about these? Guys, I am sorry for the bad camera work here. Let's see if we can go back out. Okay. All right, guys, that's it for the Gutshot. Let's fill out the card and talk about the price. All right, guys, what a cool little amp. Let me say this. I paid $135 even for this amp. That was just regular price on Amazon when I got it. And then with tax, it'd come out to $145.80. But I noticed this morning that it's $139 even. It's up by $4. So with tax, it would come out to right around $150 with tax. What a cool little amp. Keep in mind, 4-channel amps cost more than mono blocks. They just do. So it is what it is. But what a cool little amp. I enjoyed messing with this one. I really did. Anyhow, let's fill the card out. I want to fill it out like this. Let's write down that 535 and 541, but let's write bridged and bridged. Hopefully nobody will get confused there by that. That was it, 1K, 4 ohms bridged, uncertified. All right, guys, make sure you check out the description for the affiliate links, Amazon affiliate links for this amp, and I'll put the links in there for those monoblock, Stinger monoblocks. I'll also put the link for welshaudio.com. You want to check out that Black Friday sale on that amp for sure. Guys, thank y'all so much for the support. I love my audience. You guys are incredible. Thank y'all for coming back week after week. And guys, I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching.